I had the suit laid out for my wife to bury me in.
It's been nearly 20 years since Suffolk Sheriff Errol Toulon Jr. was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, one of the deadliest forms of the disease. During Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, the 60-year-old sheriff is exclusively sharing his incredible story of survival with Newsday.
No symptoms whatsoever. Was living my life like I was ready to go on for the next 80 years.
The diagnosis came in December of 2002, years after he overcame Hodgkin's lymphoma. He had to have a Whipple procedure,
where they removed the head of the pancreas, the gallbladder, part of my stomach, small intestine, and the resection, everything.
Toulon didn't know if he'd see his two sons graduate high school. When he was wheeled into the elevator before the surgery,
I looked at my wife and my parents who had, walked me right to that door. And when I said I love you to them and they said it back as the door closed, I thought that was probably the last time I was going to say I love you and see them.
He made it through, but the recovery was extremely difficult. Complication after complication, hospitalization after hospitalization. His family got him through it. His sons, parents, and his first wife, Sue, who died in 2013.
She put herself second to me because I was, I was in peril. I really was not doing well. I couldn't even move off the couch.
Months after the surgery,
Sue started to see that I was giving up. And I didn't know this until later on. She had called my parents and she said, I see the light leaving Errol's eyes. I think he's giving up.
But that light came back.
And I remember saying, God, if you just give me one more chance, I promise I'll do something good with my life. And I didn't know what that meant. I made that promise, and as the sheriff, I'm hoping I'm fulfilling it.
The sheriff hopes that by sharing his story, he'll motivate others to focus on their health, to keep up those regular doctor's appointments. And he says if something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Life is good for Toulon, who has since remarried and is now a grandfather.
I feel extremely, extremely lucky, not only to be here, but be able to try and give back in my position as sheriff or to other cancer patients.
By giving them hope. Cecilia Dowd for Newsday TV.